Hi, everyone. My name is Sellitto. I work for PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. I'm in our organizational workforce transformation team, and I focus on benefits consulting. I decided to pursue a part-time MBA program specifically at CERN, I think for two reasons. The first was more short-term logistically. I wanted to be able to continue to work in New York City in my current employer. And then secondly, more long-term, developing some of the skills, networking, and being able to leverage the Stern brand for potential leadership opportunities in the future. I'm specializing in two areas, the first being leadership and change. And I'm doing that in order to grow some of the core competencies I need in my current employer, in my current role, to be able to help some of our clients. And then secondly, I'm specializing in law and business to be able to kind of go out of my comfort zone, take some classes between the business school and the law school, and learn new skills that can be applied widely throughout my career. I'm involved in a couple of different clubs and activities on campus, and I'll highlight one or two. The first is that I'm a graduate ambassador for the part-time program, where I connect with newly admitted as well as prospective students on different aspects of the student experience, whether that being choosing and selecting different classes, understanding specializations, or just getting an in-depth view of how Stern runs and operates in the community life. And then secondly, me and a couple of my friends from my Stern block formed an intramural basketball team where we were able to kind of connect out to the classroom and get to know one another on less of an academic and more on a personal level. Being a Sternie and being a part of the Stern community has certainly allowed me to grow and develop in areas outside of what I've been comfortable doing. I feel like now, being and living in New York City for a couple of years, being a part of a network of people who not only are, academically excellent, but also are socially aware, who are people who are really passionate, who come from different walks of life, different areas of diversity. I have, friends who are on Broadway, friends who are construction workers, investment bankers, and just these different types of people have allowed me to kind of open my eyes towards different facets of life, both from a scholar point of view and then from a social point of view that I think I'll take with me forever. Some of the classes have definitely translated to my actual work environment and career. On a more granular level, I think my financial accounting class, being able to read and interpret financial statements and then not only, kind of analyze and assess them, but use them for our clients is something that I'm doing almost on a regular basis now. So that's been extremely helpful in understanding the language and some of the needed calculations for that. And then I guess more holistically, classes that teach you to think differently have definitely kind of translated more implicitly to my career, thinking about different options and avenues for way to solve problems that I haven't before. When applying to Stern, I think it's important to really tell your story about who you are, some of your experiences and background, because the committee is really looking for diverse applicants who bring a breadth of experience from different areas. And that doesn't need to be glamorous or shiny. That could be just about what you have been doing and what you want to do in the future and how Stern will allow you to get there. Yeah, I'm incredibly happy I chose Stern. Obviously, I think that there are academic benefits where I'm learning and applying the skills I'm using from the classroom to my work life. And then also socially, I'm meeting really great friends, being invited to some weddings and some significant events for some of my peers who I've gotten to know and grow through the years. And I probably wouldn't trade this experience for another.